Hey guys, I hope you are doing well. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the last trade that we took this week on pound dollar. So here, as the first step, you have to find a kink, right? In this trend, I found this kink. And as you might know, a kink is just a pause in the middle of trend, as this one. It's just a pause in the middle of trend. And here I checked the weaknesses of the candles and its sharp movements. And as our second step, you have to extend your box to the left hand side till you have all the candles inside the box as your third leg. So as we all know, in the second step, using the first leg, second leg, and the third one, you have to find a holder kink. A holder kink or a DP, as you prefer. So here in the first leg, I'm looking for my holder kink. I don't see anything. Here in the second leg, I see a kink here, right here. And why I took this one? Because this kink, it helped the price to break this low. Also in return, it held the price. Also, if you extend the box, we have a reaction. And it relates to this box. So let's just check the third leg, just in case that we don't have any other holder kinks. The ones that they are better. So this one, like, if you take any holder kinks here, you can see that they didn't hold the price to break any lows on the left hand side. So all in all, but here I see another one right there. First, it helped the price to break this low. In return, let's see if we have reactions. I extended the box and you see we don't have any reactions. So this one, this kink that we found, considering its scale and the movements, the reaction of the price, this one was better. But in reaction, we didn't have in return, we didn't have any reactions. So we cannot rely on this one, because a DP, a holder king, should hold the price twice. Here, this is the first time back, the first reaction, but in return, we didn't have the second reaction here. So this one, it doesn't count. So in this kink, the bigger kink, the first box, we only found one holder kink. And it's perfect. So either here for the third step, either you have to extend your box, this box that you found, and take the first and the second touch, or you can just take the swaps. For example, here, this part, you can see the candle, it broke the kink that you had here. So you can take just the swaps. And if you take the swaps, again, it gives you this box. So we have our box. Also, if you extend your box, and if you want to take the first and the second touch, we have a minor major move. Minor and major. So after breaking the holder kink, the price goes down all the way and it ends right here, and it gives us the bigger box instead of just the first and the second touch. We have a bigger box. So using the two methods, you're gonna have the same box. Let me just adjust the box. So here, the box you have, we call it the second box. And again, we have to repeat the same process. Using the second box, you have to find your MPO, the last batch of orders. MPO, the last batch of orders, the box that it contains fresh orders, they are all the same. There is no difference. So here, I extend my box using the first, second, and the third leg that I can see here. And you extend the box till you have all the candles inside the box. And you use the candles who are visible inside, just inside the box. We don't care about the candles outside the box. Same as these ones. So here I try to find the holder kink again. Here I don't see any holder kink. I mean, here I can take this one because it helped the price first to break this high. Then in return, it held the price, and in after the highest high, we had the reaction. Let's see if I can find another holder kink. I cannot see anything, so let's just move to the second and the third leg. Here, seeing the reaction, I can see here a small pause. You have to change your time frame to the lower time frames. Then you can see the like the kink that you have here. First, it helped the price to break this low. Let's see if we have reactions. Here we have a very good reaction. And since I don't see any other holder kinks here in the third leg, also here in the second leg, we have here overall two options. Either we have to move forward with this one or this one. As I mentioned before, as the part of this strategy, you have to focus and you have to pick the holder kink that it holds the price better considering its scale. This one, if like you zoom in, you can see that considering its scale, it held the price really good, like perfectly. Also in return, we had better reaction. But this one, if you wanna like just see and check the reactions, considering the scale, this is a very big kink. Like the reactions, it is not something like huge, I would say. Also in return, considering the scale of the kink, this is not the reaction we want to see. So all in all, we have only one holder king, and I took it. And here, for finding the MPL, either you have to take the swaps, or you have to extend your box to find the first and the second touch. I lose the time frame to 5 minutes short. Again, since I cannot see anything, again, I lose the time frame to 1 minute chart. And again, since it's just, it gives me a whole candle and I cannot see anything like any pause, any kinks, any reactions in return. Either you have to take the whole candle, and so for doing so, you're gonna have a bigger stop loss, and it will be hard to get your 1 to 4 restored ratio, or you can just extend the holder kink that you find as your MPO. And here is the result. And overall, we found the MPL inside the second box using the holder kink, and I extended the holder kink that I found, which was here. And here is the result. After breaking the first box, the price came back in, consumed the fresh orders. My entry point was just simply here, above the box. The stop loss was under the box with considering the spread. So it makes me to put my stop loss somewhere here under the box with considering the spread. And here is the result. I could have got my profit somewhere here, 1 to 4 restored ratio. Although that you can see the price, like it could have gave you 1 to 10, 1 to 20 restored ratio. So that's it. That was the trade that we had this week, and I hope you liked it. Until next video, I would say goodbye.